Hello there, it's Jay here from Jay's Vintage Junk, and this is just a really quick little video for a fellow YouTuber. When I put my last video up on this computer, another YouTuber, Gadget UK, actually contacted me and said he's working on exactly the same system. And he was asking me whether I could just give him some readings off the actual power supply with it disconnected. I presume he's having some issues with this power supply, and with what these capacitors do, yeah, I can fully understand that. I got incredibly lucky with this computer, just finding the one leaky capacitor, and we are going to change all them at a later date. But what I said I'd do is I'd measure these voltages for him. How I've got this set up, we've got the power supply here, powered up but disconnected, so it's not connected to the computer. Basically, that and that, which go down to the motherboard, have been disconnected. It's still got that little 6-volt battery connected up to it, and obviously it's still got the prongs for the actual battery connected up to it, and that's how I've got my ground connected. I've just done a quick continuity check, and all the grounds on these connectors are common with that ground there, so that's basically just how I've got a ground connected up. So we've got our probe, and we can go around all the different pins and we can see what's on. So I think that's the configuration that he asked me to do it in. So it's unhooked from the motherboard, but the PSU powered up. We'll start on this big connector along here, and I'll call pin 1 the back, at the back. I think that is pin 1 up here, and we'll just go pin 1 right the way across like here, and we'll just see what voltages we get. Now hopefully you can see the display, but I will call them out as well. So we'll go on to pin 1. And incidentally, on the actual cable that connects to it, we've got one red and everything else is white. So we'll start with pin 1 up at the top here. If I go on to that, we have 0.33 volts. I'm on the 20 volt setting of my multi-tester. Go on to the next pin down. Right, I've got 4.37 volts, so I guess that's a 5 volt rail. We'll go to the next pin. This is pin 3. We've got nothing. And I think from when I was probing around before, that's a ground. We'll go on to pin 4, and we've got 4.72 volts. Pin 5, 0.35 volts. Pin 6, we've got 5.01 volts. Pin 7, we've got no volts. Now again, I think that was a ground. Pin 8, got 0.01 of a volt. Pin 9, 0.18 of a volt. Pin 10, nothing, and again I think that was a ground. Pin 11, we've got 0.33 of a volt. And pin 12, this is the final pin, and again we've got 0.23, so I guess those are signals. So we've got some 5 volt on there, and I think the rest are probably signals and some grounds. Now let's go over to this connector here. This goes off into the main board, and again this is disconnected. This little pigtail that goes down to that side is the first 2 connections there and there, so we'll see what we've got on that. And we don't appear to have anything on there at all. That's nothing. Might actually be easy just to pick it up off here. That'll be a ground. There, yeah. The white wire, so we've got a black, a red, a black, a white, and I'm probing the white here. And there's nothing on the white. We've got 2 more reds. There's nothing there. And there's nothing there. Now I'm wondering whether using that connection there, it's actually not going to send power to the computer unless it gets like a power good off that or something. Those were all the things I think he wanted me to check. I'll just quickly check the battery voltage, but that's going to be quite, yeah, that's 11.79, but there's no load on it, so I'd expect that to be floating a little bit high. Right, what I'll do is a final thing. Let's switch the computer back off. That's obviously just the capacitors discharging now, and what we'll do, I'm going to actually connect it back up to the computer. In fact, we'll unplug it while I do this. We'll connect it up back to the computer, and we'll see what other voltage, if any of those voltages change with it actually being powered up to the main board. So we've got all that connected back up now, so we're actually got the power supply hooked back up to the computer. We'll plug back in, we'll switch on, and we'll just try some of those voltages again. I think those will be exactly the same, but we'll just see if we get 5 volts then onto that those connectors there, which I'm suspecting. So switch on again. My power LED has come on the display there, so let's have a quick, and the computer appears, yeah, it's actually got, it has actually booted up because it's just done the disk drive seek on both drives. So let's have a quick look at these connectors now. So obviously the black at the bottom there is going to be ground, so we'll go to the next red, and then yeah, we've got 5 volts there now. We've got another ground, we've got a white, which is our 12 volts, and then we should have 2 more grounds. We've got sorry, 2 more 5 volts. We've got 5 volts there, and we've got 5 volts there. Now I suppose what I should really do, just for completeness, I'm just going to go down this with it connected, and we'll see if there's any differences. So we're on pin 1. Right, we've now got 4.89 volts on pin 1. Pin 2, 4.53 volts. Pin 3, that's a ground as we said before. Pin 4, we've got 4.8 volts there. Pin 5, 4.78. 6, 5 volts. 7, that's a ground again I think. 8, we've got 12 volts there on 8, we didn't have that before. 9, we've got minus 8.8 volts. 10, I think that's a ground again. 11, we've got 4.89 volts, and 12 again. That seems to go over, let's just snip that up. We've got minus 2 volts there, I think that was. Right, well hopefully that will have been some use to you. And hopefully you can get your system also up and running. I suppose really, if that turned out to be completely dead, you could probably get the computer running just by feeding the 5 and the 12 volts in there. Obviously it's not going to work correctly, but I have a feeling you could probably get the board to power up that way. Right, like I said, I'll leave it there for now. It was just a quick little video to help Gadget out. So I'll say thanks for watching and goodbye.